Hey Terrarians, how's it going? My name is Pixelated Fireball, and welcome back to another episode of Mod of Redemption. So in the last episode, we took out the next mod boss in the list, the Keeper, and we had what is probably absolutely the most wholesome, adorable, sweetest interaction of all time in the history of all Terraria with her. She just needed her teddy bear, and I suppose that allowed her to be released from the bonds that she was trapped in, no longer a wandering being of pure nightmare fuel. She is free to roam the great beyond, whatever the Terraria equivalent of heaven or the afterlife or whatever is. I don't know, every mod seems to have a different thing for that. But anyway, the main thing is that we freed her soul with the powers of an old teddy bear, and everything is right with the world. I rewatched that part of the video though, because there was something that I thought that I saw when I just kind of looked away for a second. I didn't notice, but whenever I did that, whenever I gave her a teddy bear, a little +3 popped up. And I'm not sure what that was. I didn't really look into it. Maybe you guys could tell me what it meant. I have no idea, but there was definitely a +3 that popped up whenever I released her spirit, so I don't know if that has something to do with anything, if I gained something from that, like stats or something, I don't know. But that was definitely something that I noticed. So, the next order of business in our Mod of Redemption adventure is the Crimson is still a looming threat over the horizon. So at some point I need to head over there and take care of the big bad brain and do some exploration in that department. But before I run away and do another crazy adventure, I want to talk about the night that I just had before, in-game. I had another blood moon, and I finally got myself a money trough from that. That was like the 8th blood moon that I think I've been through. Finally got one of those. But another thing that I got from an enemy that I'm not sure what dropped it, but I got this thing called Dariel's Silverwood Bow. It's a rare item, only usable after the Eye of Cthulhu has been defeated. It replaces wooden arrows with silverwood arrows. And this thing is just crazy rapid fire. I mean, look at that. That's just crazy. 20% chance not to consume ammo. So I guess this old buddy down here lost his bow, and I found it for him. But he doesn't seem like he has anything to say about it. I don't know if I try to restring the bow while I have that in my inventory. I don't know if it'll say anything different. I don't know. He doesn't really have anything interesting to say about it, but there you go. I got this rare item. It's pretty cool. I might hold on to that, put it up in a shrine somewhere. I don't know, but we got that taken care of. And then the next order of business is that I finally found that structure that I was looking for over in the ice biome. I tore apart the desert next. See, I'm just tearing apart my world, all of these biomes, trying to find these new structures. And I finally found this thing that I guess is called the Hall of Heroes. It's somewhere deep underground this way. I don't know if this is the fastest way to get to it or not. I don't think so. I think I have to go through the desert biome. You didn't miss anything over there, by the way. I didn't see any new enemies except for one. I don't remember what it was called. It was some kind of like sun priest or something like that, a skeleton priest. It shot out a bunch of, like, glowy, sparkly yellow laser beams. Maybe we'll run across one on my way through. But we're gonna go down to this biome, and we're gonna see what's up with it. Because all I did was find it. I sort of heard some of the music. But there's definitely something in there. I think I saw an altar or something going on over there. So definitely something to look at. I'm very excited to finally see what's up with it. I mean, I really did quite literally move heaven and earth trying to find this thing. It was absolutely essential. Even though I'm pretty sure that the only thing that it gives me is something that tells me lore, and it doesn't give me anything, like, super duper useful. Even if it is just lore, I just couldn't get it out of my mind, you know? I was like, I really, really want to know what this thing has to say about stuff in the world. I'm excited about it. I love me a good old bit of lore. I am that kind of nerd. I am that guy that spends more time playing Skyrim looking for books to read than actually playing the game. I am that guy. Down around this way, I happen to find it underneath the underground desert. I guess it can spawn anywhere underground, I'm not sure, because I heard a lot of different reports of where it might be found. Underground snow biome, underneath the snow biome, in the snow biome, in the desert, underneath the desert. So I guess anywhere underground is a valid place to look for it, but it was very, very random that I actually came across it. I was just kind of down here using my ghost bunnies to figure out where it might be. But there it is. This is it. Got some nice statues in here. Very cool. I don't know what these things are here, these particular stones. I guess they're not breakable. Neither are these statues. It looks like there's 2 still up. I'm not sure what these things are, but there's a big tall guy wearing what looks like some kind of armor. This guy kind of looks like a spaceman, maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe it's like 4 different classes of Terraria. Maybe this guy's like a ranger or mage, and this guy's like a melee guy. I don't know. But there's something down here. An altar that gives me an item called a cursed gem. And while I'm inside this biome, it looks like I have this debuff called you feel like you're being watched. I don't know by who. Hopefully these guys don't like come to life and try to murder me. They didn't try to do anything for stealing that. Very, very interesting. So what does this cursed gem actually do? I can make a Chalice of Alignment, a sentient treasure cursed with visions of what is yet to come, and Lore Holder, a cursed blade. Right-clicking tells you the lore of redemption enemies hit by this weapon, a sentient blade cursed with infinite knowledge. It looks like it's a hard mode item, and I got to use something called a Sword of the Forgotten to make it. Do I only get one cursed gem? Like, do I only get the one? Because sentient treasure cursed with visions of what is yet to come tells me my current alignment. I don't know, I kind of want to know the lore things. I don't know. Either way, we're going to take it back up here. We're going to throw it in our little box. So that's the only stuff that I wanted to tell you about that I did off camera. The next order of business, like I said, is going to be going over to the Crimson and wiping out some Crimson Hearts and probably killing the Brain of Cthulhu. I don't imagine I'm going to need any potions for that. I guess I'll go over to the ones to the left. I think there's more pits down there. We can fight them a few times and take them out, and that should handle the situation there. So whenever I get over to the Crimson and finally get down inside and start kicking some fleshy, gory booty, I'll see you then. Alright, here we go. Down into the pits of the Crimson. That kind of goes straight down, dead center, right through the jungle. That's kind of inconvenient. I don't know how this is gonna affect things later on. I imagine the spawn rate inside this place is gonna be pretty ridiculous, though. I foresee that being something. Nothing more than a minor annoyance, though. At least it doesn't go straight through the ice biome, and I end up getting chilled every time I touch water. That's just awful. Oh, I'm a moron. Am I really that dumb? Do you guys see it, too? You guys see it? Do you notice the thing in my inventory that would actually enable me to break this stuff and get into those? You know, the bombs or dynamite that I would need? Boy, I sure am smart. I didn't bring any with me. So, I'm gonna go back and get some bombs, then we're gonna come back and do this for real. Okay, let's try this one more time, you know, just forgive that momentary lapse in judgment. What was that? I saw that thing go flying through the walls. I definitely saw that. What was that? Okay, there it went again. Go. Okay, that was some kind of giant crimson worm. Well, I mean, I guess giant's not really the best word for it, but it was a thing. It was definitely a thing. All right, let's throw some dynamite down here. This will probably blow up that heart, too. Let's go running. We're going to take on the Brain of Cthulhu. Let's go. All right, here it comes. Where's it coming from? He's up there. Go, bunny powers. This is absolutely going to obliterate it. This is exactly how I imagined that this would go. I don't even really need to do anything. I just got to point it in the general direction of him, and the knockback is too great to stop me. Once again, the power of bunnies has eliminated any and all threats from the outside world. Until I run out of mana. Go, powers of nature. There we go, obliterate it. They know which one's the right one. Nature cannot be fooled by your tricks, Cthulhu, but I evidently can, because I don't know which one I'm supposed to be shooting at. There we go, Brain of Cthulhu is down. Took care of that pretty handily. Might as well try it a couple more times. Oh, and would you look at that, the jungle temple is right down there, too. That's just fantastic. Well, at least I know where that is now. I can get that out of the way. Don't gotta dig around for that. There we go. That's another one down. I feel like that's the only amount of times that I'm actually gonna have to kill this guy, because he already gave me a whole pile of this tissue samples and Crimtane ore, and I think the only thing that I didn't get from those shadow orbs was the little glowy thing. Whatever it is, the Crimtane heart or whatever. Let's go back to the base and take a look and see what all we can craft out of this stuff. Crimson Rod is a material. It makes the Ophus? Okay, that's a word. Ophicuous? I don't know what that word is, but it takes Nightshade to make it. I know I got everything else, but I don't think I have the Nightshade necessary for it. Let me see. Do I have enough Nightshade? No, I do not. I'm gonna need a little bit more Nightshade. We gotta do some surface exploration. We can throw the rest of the stuff in there, though. Worm teeth. Okay, let's open the treasure bag, because I completely forgot to do that. Even more Crimtane ore and tissue samples, and some Brains of Confusion, which are useless. Okay, let's see if there's anything new we can create out of this stuff. I imagine I could probably create quite a few Crimtane bars right about now. Yeah, I think 224 of them ought to be enough. So is there anything new weapons-wise? I'm pretty sure I already looked at all this stuff, though. I don't think there's anything new. I already made the Crimtane Stave. This stuff's material, though, but it's for something much later. Okay, what about the tissue samples? They make anything new? Shade Druid. There we go. There's something interesting there. And I can make a Haunted Ice Stave now, I'm pretty sure. And Poisonous Sleep Powder eventually. Okay, so Shade Druid. I definitely do not have enough Shade Wood. So we're going to take a run back over to the Crimson, and we're going to get some Shade Wood, and then we're going to make that set and see what all it does. Because as much as I love this set, I'm curious to see what else things have to offer. Oh, and would you look at that? A meteorite fell right here. I didn't even notice it say that one fell. I guess one did fall down, like, immediately after I killed the first one. Well, I guess there's only one thing to do with this while we're here. The power of Veinminer. Oh, yes. There we go. This is probably one of my most favorite things to do with this mod. I don't know if those meteorite heads actually drop anything, like, rare or interesting, but you know what? There will be more meteorites. There will be lots and lots more meteorites, I'm sure. I just gotta get rid of this so I don't have to deal with these guys every time I come over here. Alright, I'm good with that. Let's see. Okay, so we got enough Shade Wood to make that new set and a whole pile of meteorites, so we can take a look at that stuff next. Let's throw all this stuff in the old inventory, which I'm running out of space of. I'm definitely in need of making a new one. So we'll craft another one of those. Alright, so let's craft the Deathbringer pickaxe. We're gonna need one of those. We can make all of that meteorite into bars. I got 76 of them. Does it do anything special? It's useful for making an anomaly detector, so I think I'm going to need that for the next boss. Starbound World Stave, that's hard mode. Aside from that, it looks like the same old, but I'll have to keep in mind that I can make this. So we've got our ham axe now. That opens up things there. Can get rid of that hammer. Can finally put this World Stave up here, so I can actually use it instead of forgetting about it all the time. Make that magic bubble. And now to make the Shade Druid set. So there's the chest plate, there's the garland, and there is the leggings. And I'm pretty sure there was a new weapon that I saw I could make, a new druid weapon. Where, oh, where are you? There it is, the Haunted Ice Stave. We'll craft that thing. Wild. Let's throw this on and see what all it does. So it takes away a lot of my spirit power here. That definitely casts a lot slower. This is a little bit weaker, but what does it give me as a trade-off? The set bonus is throw seed bags faster, and Thorn's effect being in the Crimson increases plant lifetime by 10%. Staves cast faster from the chest plate, and the leggings increase life regeneration, and it looks like it gives me a little bit more armor. So what about the staff now? Well, there's the slow fall gone. I'm definitely gonna miss that. So the Haunted Ice Stave, a little bit better than the King's Oak Great Stave. You shoot out those little ice balls. I guess fires haunted souls that were doomed to the cold. I guess that's what a doomed haunted soul looks like. The Guardian type is Mystic. What does that mean? So I get a little ice buddy here. That's pretty fast shooting. What about the seed bag? Did it do anything special for those? I mean, it looks like they fly a lot faster. Still use a Nightshade seed bag. This thing probably would have wrecked the Brain of Cthulhu, too. So I guess that's the decision I have to make between using these spirit weapons or using staves and seed bags. At least it gives me options. What is that thing down there? That's different. What are you? Mystic Bloom. Material. An exceptionally rare flower with an eternal lifetime only grows in very specific locations in Anglon. Is that what the world is? Is this like a really rare find? Mystic Thorn Stave? Revival Potion. Use on an unconscious town NPC to wake them up. Okay. So I can make a staff out of this thing. That definitely looks like hard mode, though. I don't know what these Souls of Bloom are, but yeah, this looks like hard mode stuff. Well, I guess we'll hold on to it. Got that out of the way, at least, whatever that was. Well, it looks like I have a lot of things that I need to do around the house. I have to expand things a little bit. Maybe I'll move things over a little bit more on this side, since the right side is going to be my little boss invasion arena area over there. Before I run off and try to fight the next boss, I absolutely want to have the Goblin Tinker here so I can get those weapons reforged up, you know, throw all my platinum away. Mainly, I gotta get the rocket boots and start being able to combine my accessories. That is a must-have before I move on at all anymore. So I think what I might do, if one doesn't show up sometime soon, hopefully it does, but what I might do is I might sit back and wait for a Goblin Invasion to show up, maybe wander around a little bit, find the unconscious man, do some expansion on my house, see if anything new might happen, I don't know. But that's the game plan right now. We're going to sit back and wait for a Goblin Invasion to show up so we can get that out of the way, find the Goblin Tinker, expand the house, move some more NPCs in, and then whenever I got that all done, I'll see ya when we're done building and exploring again. Well, would you look at that? Finally, one decided to show up. Ah, patience. Patience is a virtue I wish that I actually had. Well, the Goblin Army is finally here. I don't imagine this is going to be all that much of a challenge. Well, maybe it will be if I don't dodge things properly. Let's check it out and see if anything new will spawn. I can't tell if these are the same sprites or if they're new ones that they got from 1.4. We gotta use our magic staves now. Unleash the power of nature. Yes. Rain fury upon them. Use my magic rock. Go, magic rock. Okay, I'm going back to the ghost bunnies. The staves and seed bags are cool and whatnot, but just the ability to wipe out large groups of enemies at once, it's just... I can't pass that up. Besides, it's more fitting that I vanquish the invading goblin hordes with the power of ghost bunnies than anything else. Use the power of the spirit discus. And that's the Goblin Army. Well, I guess there wasn't anything new there. I suppose now it is time to grab some potions to go and take a peek underground to see if we can find our Goblin Tinker Buddy. And would you look at that, he's down here all prepped and ready to go right inside my little spawning arena. Well, I guess I'll grab the Tinker's Workshop and the rocket boots, and then I'll see you later. Have fun down here with all the ghosts. See you later. Okay, so now that I have this available to me, let's start combining some accessories. First thing I'm gonna do though, first things first, gotta get the Spectre Boots. I don't know if it makes a difference what I make them out of. I can make the Architect Gizmo Pack. I got enough stuff from the Traveling Merchant. Any new accessories I can make? Does this stuff get made in anything new? That's a question I need to ask. It doesn't look like I can make any new accessories aside from that. Well, at the very least, I can start throwing all my platinum at this guy to start reforging things. Definitely want to get the soul bond up. I don't know. I'm assuming that Mother Nature's is the best for this thing. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I can't get Mother Nature's with it since it doesn't have any knockback. I don't even know. I don't know these Druid affixes. I don't know what would be the best. I guess we'll go with Blooming. 10% increased damage. I have no idea. Upgrade the Nightshade Seed Bag. Dryads. Maybe that's, that looks pretty good to me. I don't want to throw all of my platinum at them. Well, there we go. I got all my accessories buffed up a little bit. All of my weapons are nice and powerful now. I think we should be good to go. Well, with all that stuff done, I don't believe I have enough time left in the video to face off against this Seed of Infection. We'll begin that in the next episode. Get started on all that infection quest line, storyline, I mean, all this stuff. Got a new boss to face off against. Whole lot of mod stuff coming in the future. I cannot wait. So, like I said, I think I'm going to call it an episode here, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking me out. I really appreciate it. And as always, whatever it is, wherever you are, day or night, hope you're having a good one of those. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.